Good evening, everyone. Chag Sameach. Welcome to my channel. My name is Carla, and you've reached my Flosstube channel, Carla being Crafty. Today is the second night of Hanukkah. It is Monday, December 19th, 2022. So we will be doing our second night of Hanukkah video. I just got home from work, and I fed Baggy first thing, and he chowed down, but now he, I guess he needed his welcome home snuggles. Yes. But you have to get down because I don't want you up here when I'm lighting candles. Okay. So, welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for coming by. Thank you to everybody who watched my video last night, commented, and enjoyed celebrating the first night of Hanukkah with me. I can't tell you how much it warms my heart to know that you guys are interested in what I have to say about this stuff. So it is a little bit later because, of course, I'm coming home from work. So I think the first thing we should do is light the candles, get that kind of out of the way. Not that it's a bad or negative thing, but just that should be the first thing that we do. So let's go ahead and do that. That is not my prepared candle. And then we will say the prayers, and then we will go on with some trivia and some gifts and fun stuff like that. Okay. And I was debating in the car on the way home if I should sing the prayers. I am very, I don't know if paranoid is the right word, self-conscious about my singing voice. I do know how to sing the prayers. I'm just afraid I'm going to choke up. So we'll see. I might sing and stop halfway through. I don't know. Just bear with me, you guys. Come on. All right. Here we go. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lahadlik ner shel Hanukkah. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam she'asa nisim lavoteinu bayamim hahem ba'azman hazeh. Blessed are you, Adonai our God, ruler of the universe, who has sanctified us with your commandments and commanded us to light the Hanukkah lights. Blessed are you, Adonai our God, ruler of the universe, who performed wondrous deeds for our ancestors in days of old at this season. There you go. Second night. And I sang for you guys. So no comments on how shaky and off key I sound, please. Okay. So, what are we going to talk about tonight on the second night of Hanukkah 2022? So one of the things I think that people who don't celebrate Hanukkah get confused about is when is Hanukkah and why is it always at a different time every year? And it's very confusing. I talked a little bit last night about how Jews start any celebration the night before. So that causes some confusion. There was a stitchy box that came out this month that yesterday was like, today is the first day of Hanukkah. And it wasn't. Yesterday was not the first day of Hanukkah. Today is the first day of Hanukkah. Last night was the first night of Hanukkah. It's just like you wouldn't say that Christmas is on the 24th. Christmas isn't on the 24th. Christmas Eve is on the 24th at night, but Christmas is on the 25th. And it's the same with Hanukkah or any Jewish holiday. Hanukkah actually starts on the 25th day of Kislev every year, but the reason that there is a discrepancy, or the reason that it seems to go up and down the calendar, like this year it started on the 18th of December and it goes through kind of the Christmas season. I think next year it actually starts right around Christmas and ends in January. Last year it started on Thanksgiving weekend. So why does that happen? Well, there's actually a really simple reason. It's because Jews use a lunar calendar, not a solar calendar, which is what we use in the United States and Great Britain, and pretty much everywhere uses a solar calendar, the Gregorian calendar. But Jews actually follow a lunar calendar, and the lunar calendar is about 11 days shorter than the solar calendar. So what happens is that, I mean, obviously the Jewish people, the Council of Rabbis or whoever's in charge of this stuff, and honestly, I don't really know where all of these things are decided, but obviously they know the science now of how long it takes for the earth to go around the sun, which we all know is 365.25 days, right? Which is why with the Gregorian calendar, we have a leap day every 4 years, and they add a day to February to kind of make up for that and get everything back on track with the sun and the earth. So the Jews do that too, but because they use a lunar calendar, which is about 11 days shorter, every 2 to 3 years, they actually add like 30 days. They add a leap month. So I don't know all the Hebrew names of the Hebrew months. I'm sorry. It's probably something I should know, but I don't. But I do know that there's an Adar, A-D-A-R in English, an Adar 1, and then on leap years, there's an Adar 2. So there's actually a whole other month. So what this does is it moves holidays, up and down the calendar based on whether or not it's a leap year with that extra month in there. So Hanukkah actually always starts on the same day of the year. It starts on the 25th day of Kislev, which is today. But if you have a year that adds in the month, it's going to be kind of further back, because I believe that month happens around the end of summertime here in around August, September-ish, I think. So they add that leap month every 2 to 3 years, and then they adjust certain holy days so that they don't coincide with Shabbat. So certain days that don't actually need to be on a specific day, when they're more like the third week or something like that, they'll adjust. Because there's certain days that they don't want to coincide with Shabbat, so they don't want that holy day to be on a Saturday. There's other days where it doesn't matter. I mean, Yom Kippur, Rosh Hashanah, they've both been on Saturdays in my remembrance. So there's things that they adjust for that. So yeah. So first night of Hanukkah is always on the 24th of Kislev after sundown. But actually in Jewish calendar, everything starts at sundown the night before. So that is why Hanukkah moves up and down the calendar, it seems like, because it depends on whether or not it's a leap year on the Jewish calendar and if there's that extra month or not. So that is the big explanation. As I said, next year, I think, because I did look this up, I think next year Hanukkah starts even later. It starts right around Christmas. It may start on Christmas Eve or start on the 23rd. I'm not 100% sure. I don't remember. I did look it up, but and it goes through January, as I said. And the week after that, it's back to like right around Thanksgiving time again. The week after that, the year after that. So in 2024, it will be sometime around Thanksgiving. Okay, so that is our kind of lesson for today. And now we are into the gifts and drawing and all that kind of stuff. So let's first do the Riolis kit to share with you guys. Oh, I did have one question in the comments that I thought it would be a good idea to address, just because, well, how would you guys know? Somebody asked if we blow out the candles, and very, very rarely in Jewish tradition do you blow out candles. So you don't blow out Shabbat candles, you don't blow out Hanukkah candles, you don't blow out Yortzeit candles, which are actually these big candles that last 24 hours that you use every year when it is the anniversary of someone's death. Those are called Yortzeit candles. You don't blow those out. The big exception would be the Havdalah candle. As I said, the most important Jewish holiday is Shabbat every week. And you light the Shabbat candles at the very beginning at sundown on Friday night to herald in Shabbat. And at the end of Shabbat, so at sundown, I think it's supposed to be when you see 3 stars in the sky on Saturday night. That is Havdalah time, and Shabbat is officially over. And there's a really sweet little Havdalah ceremony. It's something we always used to do in all Jewish youth groups and camps and stuff, just have a nice little Havdalah ceremony. It's very sort of sweet, and it's just a nice little, I mean, it's like a 10-minute little ceremony. You kind of all stand around and like in a circle, and there's a couple prayers that are said, and there's 3 things. There's the Havdalah candle, which is actually a braided candle, so it's 3-strand candle braided, and you may have seen them, wonder what they are. It's for Havdalah. And then a cup of wine and a box of spices. It's usually like cloves and cinnamon in this little spice box. And so you pass around the wine, and it's all, so you take a sip of wine for a sweet week. It all is kind of symbolic of having, saying goodbye to the Sabbath and having a good week for the next week. So, you see the light, and it's all the senses, right? So you see the light, you hear the prayers, you smell the spices, and you taste the wine, and you're holding the candle, so you're touching too. So it's all the senses, and then at the end of the little Havdalah ceremony, we kind of like sing a song, and then you dip the candle in the wine to put it out. So, that's the end of the Shabbat, when you the candle out. And then you save the candle and you use it the following week. So there's Havdalah candles, and they last for months and months and months. But that's the only time that I can think of that you would ever blow out a candle in Jewish tradition. Okay, so our Riolis kit of the night. Ooh, this one's pretty. This is called Purple Allium. And this is also done with the wool and acrylic threads. Some Riolis kits come with the wool acrylic thread blend, and some come with anchor floss. So it'll be interesting which ones are which. It's really pretty. This, you guys know who watch my channel how much I've talked about, my mom liking purple and butterflies. This would be a good piece, kind of in honor of her. Okay, now on to a few gifts. Maybe we should do Baggy first, because he's sitting here and he can smell all the goodies in this bag. So let's reach in here and find a Hanukkah present for Baggy. You want this? Oh, look. It is a catnip and silver vine mouse. So we'll see if he likes this. It's kind of a weird thing, but I thought he might like them. He might like licking on it. And I never get him any little mice or little toys that look like real animals, because they freak me out. But I don't mind getting him. Oh yeah, he's interested. He's interested. Okay, baby, you go get that. Yeah. And I'm gonna have to not put this on the floor, because I did yesterday and this morning. It was kind of knocked over. Okay, you're gonna hear him playing with that probably for the rest of the video. Okay, So I have another gift from my friend Laurie. She's not a crafter or anything. I don't know if she watches my videos, maybe occasionally. She's a friend that I've had from theater since I was 20 years old. And she made last year, the year before, and I missed her. And she got me 8 Nights of Delight, a candy tasting collection. Oh, yay. All right. Anything that has to do with food, I'm there. Okay. It's also obviously some kind of intelligence test because I can't figure out how to open the box. Nope. All right. I wanted to show you guys, but it looks really good as candy though. So it's Robin's Egg Caramels, Dark Chocolate Toffee Almonds, Cookies and Cream, Oatmeal Cookies, Snow Jellies, Dark Chocolate Sea Salt Caramels, Heavenly Sours, and Cold Brew Cordials. Yum. So it's an 8 Nights of Delights Hanukkah gift box. Yum. I am going to totally enjoy that. Okay. Now we have my gift from Jenn Marsh that I told you last night. She sent me a box full of 8 presents, all marked. I was texting with her a little bit today, you know, saying thank you and stuff. And she said they get better as the days go on. So I'm excited. All right, so this is package number 2. Ooh, we got another mesh bag. Oh, let's see. Oh, wow, she's gotten me some like really cool things that I've always kind of wondered about. This is a twin pointed needles. So you can kind of go up and down. I don't stitch two-handed that often because I don't usually stitch on a stand, although I do have one and I have stitched on a stand. And when I do set up the stand, I have been able to kind of get that two-handed thing going. But these are interesting. And then what else is in here? Ooh, more needles. Okay, so we've got a bunch to try out, I guess. These are Peacemakers tapestry needles, size 28. These are Easy Guide ball tips. Somebody was telling me that they love these. These are also size 28. Ooh, those look really tiny, you guys. I don't usually use the super tiny needles. Sometimes I find like my hands feel like I'm gonna fumble them. But it'll be interesting to see if I can use them. And what is this? 12 pieces repair needles. Oh, wow. I didn't know they sold them. These are like snag nubbits, but it's a whole package of them. Awesome. I always worry about losing one because I have 2. I got a set. I didn't get the snag nubbits. I got like the clover ones that have 2 different sizes. I'm always worried I'm going to lose one, which would be really bad because if I lost one, those would be unfun to find. But wow, that's great. Okay. So today was the needle day. All kinds of needles to try out. That's very exciting. Thank you, Jen. Okay. So that is the gifts for me and Baggy taken care of. And now it's time for the magic kitty jar. I was contacted by yesterday's winner today. She seems very excited. And as I told her, what I'm going to do is, some of you who entered gave me notes on kind of like what you might be interested in. If you didn't, then when you contact me, we'll have a little dialogue. And then in January, after everybody's been drawn and after the new year and things calm down for a week or so, then I'm going to contact everybody and take a couple pictures of maybe a couple possibilities of books for each of you, and we'll go from there. You'll get to pick a book, and then we'll go from there. Okay. Ooh, don't pick two. Okay. And the winner is Books and the Moon. And I know that this person, I don't know your actual name, I don't think, because you go by Books and the Moon, but I know that this person is really interested in getting one of these because I know they put multiple entries. So congratulations, Books and the Moon. Please contact me on Instagram and let me know your name. And I am excited to make a book for you, and I'm excited to go see my notes on what you said that you wanted. I have a feeling that you did say something specific, but I can't remember what it was. So there we go with that. If I draw Books in the Moon again, we will do another drawing. So, because I know that there's more than one in there. I think that that is it for today, you guys. Let me just make sure. Yes. Tomorrow night, just in case you're curious, we will be talking all about the menorah and the candles and trivia about it and things like that. So I look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow evening, and thank you so much for spending this time with me. May your day be filled with light and love. I hope you're surrounded by your favorite people and fur people, whether it's in your home or on the floss tubes or whatever. Baggy and I wish you both, Baggy and I both wish you a very happy night 2 of Hanukkah. Please remember, until I see you again, to be content, be kind, and be crafty. Bye-bye. Chag Sameach.